Part two of today's Local 6 Legal Line, visiting with the Honorable Attorneys from the Bryant Law Center. Mark Bryant in the middle, and Emily Roark to my far left, your right, and answering questions regarding personal injury as well as mass torts. And we have a question from a viewer who says, I fell in the hair shop and the floor was wet and there was no sign. Am I eligible for a lawsuit? And that's probably not a whole lot to go on there, Mark. But,
no, there's not. But, you know, the fact of the matter is that anybody is eligible for a lawsuit for something. But the question is, have you been damaged? I wish you just said, you know, you fell down and you're now, you know, you got terrible problems as a result of it. You broke both legs, you broke your wrists, whatever the case is, because you'd have a greater chance of a lawsuit with extreme damages. If you just fell down, you're not going to find a lawyer who's going to do that because you've got to be hurt. So the answer probably is no.
Next question as we circle back to some of the mass torts. Someone wants to know, Emily, are we still taking, I say we, it's not me, it's you. Are you still taking Roundup cases?
Yes, we're still taking Roundup. So and it's the same standard as it has been in the past. If you have suffered or have been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and you knew or should have known within the last year in Kentucky, but nationally every state has a different statute of limitations, get a hold of us. And you, in those cases, go back to 1997. So I guess what I didn't tell you is, of course, you have to use Roundup, and you sprayed it yourself, not, you know, just been in touch, you know, touched a plant that had it on it. So if you used Roundup since 1997, and in the last year in Kentucky have been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, give us a call. But if you know someone anywhere in the United States, have them call us, because some statute of limitations are a lot longer than that. They may be 5, they may be 6 years. So yes, we're taking them, and we'll be happy to talk to you.
Have about 1 minute left, and someone, I'm guessing this is alluding to the fact that warmer weather is here. People are going to be spending time outside. This person has a golf cart and a boat, and they're worrying about people getting hurt and not having enough coverage. What are their options there, Mark?
Well, I'll tell you, that happens so often. We had a case just last week where a girl came in and she had been hurt terribly, had over $500,000 in medical expenses, and she had $25,000 in underinsured coverage, and the person that hit her had $25,000 coverage. So I mean, you can't get any money for anybody if that's all there is, because it all goes out to pay the medical expenses. So to get back to your question, if you are in a position where you're driving a golf cart and you hit somebody and you don't have enough insurance, they can sue you. So what you need to do is be sure that you've got enough in your homeowner's policy, and it depends on what kind of money you have, but you know, routinely, if you've got $500,000 worth of coverage, if you have more than $500,000, you need more than $500,000 insurance coverage, because people can dip into your money when they have an accident. So talk to your insurance adjuster and tell them you want additional coverage.
I have more questions in the pipeline, but unfortunately not enough time to get them answered today. I would suggest giving them a call at their office, or if we can wait till next week when they'll be back on. Mark Bryant, Emily Roark, our guest today on Local 6 Legal Line. Review either one of these segments very shortly online at WPSDLocal6.com.